the sun. Brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Kenny Might would lead kind of a staggered grid down to the green flag, and there's Shawrod on the outside. We're expecting this race to be quite attrition-filled, as looks like Myatt got a pretty good start over Shawrod. Myatt does take the lead. If we look back to the field, I don't believe we had any issues. As we go back through the field, none so far. Good start. We were kind of hoping that we would see a clean start. Oh boy, the two Red Bulls just wrecked each other. Well, there's the first issue of the race. The two Red Bulls just turned each other, and looks like Randy Carpenter is out of the race. DJ Curtis will continue on. That was for a battle for third. And that's pretty much it for Carpenter. That car's on fire. I'd bail out of that one. As we go up through the field, it looks like the 9's streaming away. We'll take a look at the 7 and 8 wreck again. Yeah, I think this one was started by Randy Carpenter getting a little just squeezing up there and not a whole lot of place for him to go. It looks like the front end took off on him and caused him to get right up into his teammate. I bet Red Bull's not too happy with that one, as it really hurt Curtis and took Carpenter out of the race. So that's not going to be good for their hopes for a championship. However, double points races are coming up in the next couple of weeks, so we'll see how that goes. The second incident would happen on lap 2 as Alex Garche slides up into Nick Mace, comes down, Lamas is there. Both these cars would get damaged. It looks like Ryusu and Fitzwater and Louvier gets damaged. And that's going to definitely put Garche out of the race. And Ryusu's race, and Lamas was definitely going to have to pit. He's got some pretty serious damage on that car. Not a very good start for some of these drivers as the field maneuvers their way around this half-mile road course. It looks like Dutta got held up by Garche there. And that's going to put Nico Hall on him. There's some bumper car racing going on there between Hall and Ian Dutta. That's going to be interesting because if they got any damage, it looks like Fabrosis, the other Ohioan, is in 5th place, now on both Hall and Dutta. Mallory Park winner Ike Durbin would also have a tire going down here, and that's going to hurt his chances of a win in this race. So as he comes out of the pit lane, not a very good run for Ike Durbin so far, but with this race already having a big attrition-filled race. Oh, he comes out right with DJ Curtis and spins himself out. That was a bit strange there. Pit road entrance isn't the best here. Exit isn't the best here, but oh, whoa, there goes RL Ryusu, and nearly takes out the leader doing that, but nice Dukes of Hazzard style jump there by Ryusu. Wow, he did a fantastic... Oh my, it's around! Here comes Shara in second. I think he's going to retain the lead out of that. Durbin's pitting again, and it looks like Dutta is going to take second away from Shalrod. So it's a 1-2 for Zeos right now in this race. Nico Hall would use this advantage with Shawrot fumbling on Ian Dutta to take third here as he dives low, gets the spot with relative ease. And it looks like, oh, Fibrosis is going absolutely insane trying to defend his position as Ike Durbin comes out of the pits again, and Alex Allen's also back there. Duncan and Basking are battling hard as well. So this race has taken a kind of chaotic start to it. We'll see how it ends, but as it looks like Kenny Myatt, the leader, is going to have to deal with the lap car of Zachary Fitzwater. This should be interesting. As Myatt is fumbling kind of with Fitzwater, Ian Dutta is kind of closing in now on his Tizios teammate, his elder teammate, Myatt. As here he comes. Ian Dutta is closing in now. Myatt hasn't won a race yet this season, and I think he's pretty determined to win here at his home track here in Ohio, but we should see how this goes, as it looks like Myatt is being held up massively by Zachary Fitzwater. We'll see. Noah Hart also pits. This is for some tire wear issue. I'm not sure what. Probably hit debris. Oh, it looks like one of the Walkiers is also in the pits. That's either the 6 or the 5. That's the 4. I didn't mean to click that. That was the 5 of Shawrot. So, oh, and then Duncan's right there, and Shawrot is out of it. And it looks like Duncan's going to get some damage out of that as well. So, and I think Shawrot is going to beach it. Maybe she'll get out of it. I'm not sure. We're going to go on board. Nope, stuck in the gravel. Gonna need to tow back to the pits at this rate. So Shawrot's race hopes are over. Nico Hall would spin out from third, and that would give Charlie Fibrosis and Alex Allen the battle for second. Third, I believe, because Dutta's in second. As here comes the battle. Looks like Allen's trying to take it from his Ohio Buckeye teammate. Not going to happen there, but Baskinger's now in 5th place. So this is going to be a rather chaotic battle, as we're already on lap 20 of 80. So this should be interesting as Ike Durbin's back in the pits. He's having some serious issues with that Durbin sport car. We'll see. And it looks like Noah Hart's doing the same thing. He's got some issues as well. Jacob Hart's now in the pits as well. So bad race for the Hart team. I think they were checking up on stuff, and that's not going to be good for him, but we'll see. And Noah Hart's still in the pits. Not sure how that's going to go. Battle for the lead heating up now as Ian Dutta has caught his veteran teammate, as his teammate's being held up by one of the Menturbinis. I believe that's Ryusu, also known as Bo Duke, as we saw earlier. Myatt is... Both Menturbini cars are faster than the Visalolas, but we haven't really seen that, as it looks like somebody else went to the gravel. We'll have to see who did that. Duncan's coming out here as he would just... Oh, it looks like Noah Hart would lose it, and some have with Noah Hart, and Hart is done. Everybody took to the gravel to avoid him. Hart would come out of the pits here, and right where Nico Hall is, and just lose control of it. There's where Duncan and the Texan car up, I believe that was DeMax, got a piece there. So that's a tough end to a good run by William Duncan, but who knows? He could bring that back. Who knows? The Hart brothers are clearly not happy with this track, as Jacob Hart would practically do the same thing as Noah Hart did. Comes out on track, gets into Lamas, spins out, but this time he would get beached. And we're looking back now at Sean Galligan. Sean Galligan's going to be coming around. He's going to join in the chaos down there. Galligan is being held up kind of by Eugene DeMax in the 25 car. And, oh, Ike Durbin came out of the pits, and now Galligan's into the guardrail from a points-paying position. So a tough break for Galligan. However, like I said, with the amount of attrition this race has had, he probably could still get points if he can get out. Yes, he does. Oh, looks like Duncan's doing some off-roading as well. Going off the track as well, so not very good run for him. And it looks like Myatt got by Ryusu, Shawrot, and now Dutta has to get by both of them to catch his teammate. Marian Shawrot would be coming out of the pits now, and there's where Alan Cavagnaro is. That pit road exit isn't the best, but it looks like Shawrot, who had another pretty bad wreck, is now going to be stuck again with another tow. So we'll see. Shawrot's race hasn't been great after starting P2. Regularly scheduled pit stops are starting now with Alex Allen down in 22nd pitting. Jacob Hart's been pitting all race. RL Ryusu is on a right-side pit stall. This is a double pit lane, which is kind of strange, but... And here comes some other cars. There's Jacob Hart, as I said earlier. DJ Curtis will bring it down pit road. Curtis has right-side damage, so we'll have to see what happened to him. And he would come out of the pits right in front of James Shelley, but luckily that one wouldn't really hurt Shelley. Kind of hurt DJ Curtis, who has been having more issues with that. This track isn't very easy on a car as the gear shift, or transmission rather, and here's Curtis coming back down pit road again. Transmissions aren't exactly, this track isn't easy on them. So tough break for a lot of these guys. Alex Allen would come out of the pits right in front of Louvier. There's Tamron DeLeese would get involved, and Ian Dutta would just miss it, as along with Charlie Fabrosis. That battle for second might heat up here if Fabrosis can get by the 19 of DeLeese, which I believe DeLeese might pit here. No, he doesn't, but he should, because that car is damaged. And Myatt still has a big lead. Alex Allen's backing onto the racetrack. This isn't good. His teammate hits him. What was Alex Allen doing? But, okay, that was interesting. As we're going through the field. Reus, who's coming out of the pits, so... yeah, this race has kind of gone for that chaotic thought we were going to get. Alex Allen right now isn't playing very nice for his teammate, Charlie Fabrosis. And Fabrosis is... oh, there goes Allen around. Allen kind of... I don't know. Did Fabrosis chop him off a bit there? We know for a fact Fabrosis is not going to be at DNC next year. He's going to be at the new team Discover Ohio alongside of Kenny Myatt. That's effectively the old Zeos team, or what is the Zeos team now, is becoming that, as they are right now destroying here, as we just went past halfway, and they are right now killing them. Nice to see, though, Charlie Fabrosis, the other Ohioan in the field, doing something else. They're running in P3, but the Zeos cars, as long as they don't screw up, I think... oh boy, there they go! Myatt's out of the race! And that's it for Myatt. Who'd he get into? Was that Jacob Hart? Yes! Oh, Myatt won't be happy with that. That's it there. He dominated the first half of the race. I think he has the most laps left, because I don't think anybody else is going to catch that. That's it. Oh, we got some cars spinning in the back, I heard. That's Ike Durbin, who's had a disastrous race. We'll take another view of that, because that did take out our leader. This was a chance for Myatt to gain valuable points on his teammate, the point leader, and it looks like he just slipped up there, and Jacob Hart really had nothing to do with it. And that's pretty much it. That turn does tighten up quite a bit and makes the cars understeer horribly. And maybe Myatt didn't expect that, but tough break. He was so dominant all weekend here. And he really wanted to win his home race, but now Ohio rests everything on Charlie Fabrosis now, who's running now P2. But Ian Dutta is right now on a tear, over a half a lap lead right now. We'll have to see what Dutta can do. Hey look, Marian Sharot's in the gravel again. Not sure what happened this time, but... and I don't think we're going to look unless if somebody else went out. Let's go to the pit lane. I don't think anybody else did. Silver Fox is sitting there. Maybe he got damaged. I don't know. We'll see what happened to him. Ian Dutta now has, like I said, a huge lead over Fabrosis in second, who of almost a half-lap lead here, which is about a quarter mile because this track is so tiny. But Fabrosis is in clean air. Dutta is not. And this could definitely pose an issue if Dutta gets into a spin or something or whatnot. Dutta could get screwed here, and right there, oh, that was close with Washer. And Washer comes out of the pits right in front of Dutta. That was kind of iffy, as Dutta's now trying to lap Washer now. Washer running in 15th place in car 15. Washer pits again. Yeah, that's been an issue. A lot of these cars have been having these issues. And here comes Marian Sharot out of the pits. Let's see if she ends up in the gravel trap this time. Nope. Thank God. And Washer would hit Zachary Fitzwater coming out of the pits. Had to think which Vizsla that was. There's Lamas getting a piece there, and that's going to bog down third place, which is held... oh no, that's Jake Baskinger. He's not having a good race. I thought that was third, which is his teammate Nico Hall. We might lose his ride after the American Invitational Championship, because Peachy London might end up at DNC, and Fabrosis might go to Ferrari. However, a run like this could very well help Nico Hall out. Durbin and Washer would also get into some contact, as he would jump across there, and Washer would go way out there off that banked corner. Yeah. Cold air races haven't been the best. Yeah, especially Ike Durbin, who's on lap 32, when the leaders are in their 50s. James Shelley is a major championship contender, but that's not going to help him out a lot here as Ian Dutta, the leader. Yep, there's Silver Fox getting wrecked. That was by one of the Menturbinis. And now as he's coming back on track, will he beach it? Will he beach it? I don't think so. I think he can get away. Yes, he does. So James Silver Fox is going to lose a ton of time, but not require a tow. And we've got some more shenanigans going on. There's Nick Mace Washer's got some major front-end damage. DJ Curtis spun as well. Up there's Fitzwater going off. As you can see, this race is going exactly how we thought it would. It's absolutely insane. Joshua Michaels in the Action Terror is actually up to 4th, and Vincent Allen. Both these guys have had quiet races since the start. And there's Silver Fox. 6th place is now actually to Will Lewis, who doesn't have a whole lot of damage. 7th is Galligan, and there's Ian Dutta going to try and lap him up. Shawrot's off again. What a shock. I think Shawrot has the lead in the Gravel Championship. And as we look ahead, also looks like Fibrosis in 2nd is trying to catch up to the 10 of Ian Dutta, but still it's a half a lap lead. I'll have to see if Fibrosis has any chance of that. Up. Who is that? Is that Washer? Yes, that is Chris Washer. Comes out of the pits and with his head off. And as we look back through the field, up, there's Nico all in 3rd off. And what's going to happen here? I think Hall beached it. That's going to put Joshua Michaels in 3rd. DeMax is way off the track as well. Yes, Hall is getting a tow back to the pits. So Nico Hall's race goes from bad to worse. Ian Dutta's being held up so much in lap traffic that the lap car, James Shelley, is actually trying to unlap himself as Galligan pretty much playing fair with Dutta, the leader, and yeah, he does play fair. The 6th place man. Oh, there's Vincent Allen around. That was the 4th place man, Vincent Allen. We'll see what happened to him. This all was just based on him getting into Joshua Michaels. Didn't expect that. Michaels would get away without any damage. And 3rd place would still go to him in the battle. There's the Zeos of Dutta, who's on his way to possibly lapping the field up to Charlie Fibrosis, who is still pretty much maintaining pace with Dutta, except he's going to need help if he's going to need Dutta to have some sort of mistake or get caught up in lap traffic, or lap car shenanigans, rather. And he nearly did as Silver Fox came out of the pits and nearly wrecked Dutta. And a wreck here can kind of hurt you, but we'll see how everything is going. I believe right now if you wreck, if you're in the lower points, you can get away with it, as we right now have a Menturvany in the points. Tamer DeLeese is in the points right now. I don't believe he actually has points yet, but nope, not anymore. We'll see who's in 10th. That is Cody Lamas in 10th, and that absolutely battered 12 car. He's been in quite a few wrecks with that thing. In practice, he also wrecked it. He didn't qualify very well. He has really had issues with this. DeLeese nearly wrecks there, or DeLeese does spin out there. Lamas is around. And that's going to bunch everybody back up again. Sean Galligan is fighting pretty hard not to get lapped by his teammate, or not by his teammate, by Ian Dutta. And there is the Ike Durbin car. James Shelley's a lap down. Yeah, this isn't what James Shelley wants to see. He wanted to gain points on Dutta, and Dutta leading isn't going to help with that. Ian Dutta is the point leader by quite some large margin. Actually, no, I take that back, because Charlie Fibrosis closed in the 2nd place man. Oh, looks like Cavagnaro's sliding all over the place. Trying to hold on to his car there. Ian Dutta's got some rear end damage. We'll have to see where he got that from. Oh, well, we're not going to find it. It happened too long ago, and he's still leading. So it really doesn't matter. Right now, with Charlie Fibrosis still a half lap behind, Ian Dutta, all he needs to do is keep his nose clean, keep out of lap traffic, or keep out of lap car shenanigans, and he will effectively walk away with this race. 3rd place is still Joshua Michaels, I believe. No, he's not in 3rd. We'll see who is in 3rd. Actually, Will Lewis is in 3rd, so... And Galligan is closing in on Lewis as well, I believe. Yes, Galligan is running faster than Lewis, and Lewis has to deal with Chris Louvier, who's in the points again in these high attrition races. The Visalola, that's the only way they're going to get points is through high attrition races, and this is how it's going to end for them. They've right now beating Mentervany because Mentervany hasn't capitalized on these attrition races, which they could have because they're faster than the Visalolas. And there's Michaels falling back, letting lap cars go, and here comes Vincent Allen, the 6th place man, to try and get into the top 5 here. And it looks like Vincent Allen is being held, or Joshua Michaels is being held up by the Red Bull there. That is of DJ Curtis, obviously, and somebody's off. That's Alex Allen is off. The uncle to Vincent Allen, Alex Allen, is off and will require a tow. We'll see what happened. Yep, car coming out of the pits again. It looks like it was, well, one of the Hart cars. They've been weapons all day. That's Jacob Hart. And Alex Allen, running 15th, will need a tow back. The reigning champion has not had a very good season compared to last season. And there's Ian Dutta right now being bogged down in lap traffic. We'll see how this goes, as Galligan's done a pretty respectable job holding that. Oh, Dutta nearly ran right into the back of Cavagnaro there. Be careful, Ian, you don't want to wreck it now. And there goes Ike Durbin and James Shelley. Shelley is trying to hold on to that car. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to hold his lap there, as he is on lap 67 and Dutta is on 72. Shelley is fighting back. And we'll see what Shelley does here, as Shelley is not playing nice with Dutta. And Dutta is right now fighting everything he's got to try and get that position away and get track position as we look back further. Shalrot nearly wrecks 2 in 2nd place. Big shock there. And there's Cavagnaro coming out of the pits. I doubt we're coming towards the end of this, but I doubt we're done seeing the wrecks yet. But Ian Dutta relatively has clean air right now. He is on lap 76, so not very many laps to go for him out of 80. 76 out of 80. There is some lap traffic in front of him. I believe that's Galligan and Durbin, and there's a Visalola up there as well. Looks like Rius, who's in the pits as well. And up, we got a wreck. Cars everywhere. Dutta misses it. That's what he's got to do. He's got to just... That's part of this race, is avoiding other cars. And you can get away with a good result, just like the Visalola of Chris Louvier is. This would start when Tamara DeLise comes out of the pits, gets into Nick Mace. Baskinger gets involved as well. Collected. Not a whole lot of place for Baskinger to go. He is the first car not in the points, so not good. Not a very good thing for him to have to deal with, because he needs points. Ian Dutta only has a lap and a half to go in this race. Zios has absolutely murdered everyone in this race, with Myatt leading the most laps early on, and now Dutta taking it. No other kind of cars led. Oh, here we go. Dutta hits the wall. That was close. Here's white flag now. Galligan was not playing nice. He does not want to go a lap down in 4th place. It's amazing that Galligan is holding on to that car as well as he is, because that Cadillac car, that Rolls Royce, this track isn't very good for that car. Ian Dutta, though, is going to come around the final corner, extend his point lead. Ian Dutta wins here at the Seneca Lake Speedway here in Ohio. 2nd place is going to go to the Ohioan Charlie Fabrosis, who's had a pretty clean race, has some left side damage. And then 3rd place, I believe, is Will Lewis. So Will Lewis 3rd. I believe Michaels got 4th. No, Michaels 5th. We got 4th then. Sean Galligan 4th and Michaels 5th. Let's go to the finishing results, as the field is kind of clearing this track. Here we go. That's it.